Gary Oldman. Gary Oldman. Guns N' Roses. Why is Guns N' Roses coming up? Gary Oldman. That's a woman's face, isn't it? Let me just cut out. Who was it? I've forgotten who we did. Was it Axl Rose? No. Jack Black. Jack Black. Jack Black. Create. Away it goes. Right, let's come back to class. Oh, I didn't check that back file. What's the back file saying? Axl Rose is good. What's that one saying? It wasn't there. Did I repost it? I can't remember. I did. Axl Rose. Done. Good. Let's come back to class. There we go. Gary Oldman, Son of Man Code. People ask me why the Son of Man in the names. Because Jesus referred to himself as the Son of Man. Some people believe that he's God. I still don't believe that. I believe he could be God in the flesh. That I can accept, but he's not God. Because if he was God, he knew when the end of the world was coming. I've said it many times. These questions, they'll be answered by God. Whatever I want to know, God always answers. I might have to wait for that one though. Gary Oldman, Dial M for Masons. Let's open up the images. I want that picture. Yeah. Absolute egghead. Dial M for Masons. There's a widow's peak in his head, look. Close set eyes. There's no brow bone under there because the head's vertical, look. Widest in the hairline, not at the cheekbone. She's widest in the hairline, not in the cheekbone. She got a sloping jaw, pointed chin. She's a bit old there. Let's find a younger picture of her where you can see the sloping chin a bit more. There you go. He looks like Chuck Norris a bit. Yeah, I am seeing Chuck Norris. Looks a bit like Chuck Norris there. Gary Oldman. Oh my word, what a lunatic he played in Leon. That was a good role she played in there. And what was the other one? I liked her in that one as well as the drug dealer in Quentin Tarantino's. And there was another one. Oh, the one, Zork, or whatever his name is, off Fifth Element. She plays baddies really well. That looks like Martin Leakey having an ice cream on on the flyer convention. Martin Leakey, is that you? Right. It's not Martin. Before anyone says that I said that Gary Oldman is Martin Leakey. Looks like Martin Leakey. It's not Martin Leakey, right? Let's go back. Gary Oldman. It's a woman, final answer. She played a lot of baddies in a day. Look at that widow's peak here. Look at that. Dial M for Masons. Look, there's the letter M in his hairline. Men don't get this. We get male pattern baldness, but we do not get widow's peaks like that. We do not get triangles of hair with two Mickey Mouse ears either side. You could show a movie on it, look. You could literally show a movie on that five head. Gary Oldman. Let's get some gates for Gary Oldman. Hang on, let's have a look at the wife, because that's always a giggle. Wife. I keep forgetting to look at the wives. And I do believe we're done. It's neck o'clock. Why have the women in Hollywood, why have the Hollywood wives got twice the neck of their husbands, look? Twice the jaw, twice the mouth, twice the eye setting. Look how close together versus far apart they are. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke against all of us. We all worship these people and we shouldn't. Gary Oldman. Ski whiff with a diamond. I know it's not a perfect inline, but it is in line. Oh, look at that. Broken legs with diamonds, full mince. It's a full mince. She's trying to walk like a man, but the body of a woman won't allow it. Let me just show you the Q line. Female Q line. Images. Oh, it's not going to show it. Dang it. Right. Female hips. Oh, you got to be kidding me. As if I can't find what I'm looking for. Right. Male versus female skeleton. Again, male versus female skull. No. Skeleton. That one will do. It's not as good as the original, but you can see the woman's legs are more angled than the man's. I still don't like that one. I like the original one from Grey's Anatomy. That one. Bink. That's the one I like. That's a true representation. See, they're trying to blur the lines of what you actually look like. This old picture was written in a time where truth was still around, and they tell the truth. Look, woman's legs angle inwards and then go down. In, down. Men's legs stay straight. Look at the size of the kneecap difference. The elbows are bigger. Look, everything's bigger on the man. The shoulder's bigger. The head's bigger. But I want to draw your attention to the way the leg comes in like that. And bink. Because of the leg coming in like that, that back leg retains that shape look. Trying to walk like a man but can't. There's a better picture there. Where was it? No, back one. Doom. It's game over. Gary Oldman is a woman. Biologically proven by the way she walks. You see, I'm not using a theory. I'm using facts. I'm using science. I'm using forensic science to judge these skeletons. I'm not judging the person. I'm judging the skeleton. These people may be forced to do this. Look at the difference. Who's got the bigger face? Who's got the long face? Who's got the wide face? He looks like that other actor. I can't remember what to call her. A modern day actor. I can't remember what to call her. I forgot what I was saying. No, it's gone blank. He's got the long face. He's got the wide face. The big hand as well. As long as I've lived... Oh my gosh. Gary Oldman's got a honey monster look. Look at the size. Do you know what I said about when a bodybuilder gets muscly and then you just get big men? That's a big man. Right there, that is a big man. That really is a big man. You just get big men. Gary Oldman's gates, that's what I was looking for. I'm still miffed at his husband. Right, let's get rid of wife and go to walking. There's a great one of him on the red carpet. They must have sent, I don't know, a whole load of Hollywood actors to go and dress up in someone's clothes. Some famous person. And each and every one of them on the red carpet is mincing. Dude, look at that! You took the words right out of my mouth. Oh, it must have been while you were kissing me. Let's look at Gary Oldman first. We'll come back to the other ones. Tim Roth, little woman, close to eyes, big forehead. Same all over. Look at Gary Oldman's gait. There's nothing around him, look. He's not stepping out of the way of dog poo like I was. He's just walking like that because that's his natural gait. Here, natural gait. They took a whole load of movie stars and slapped them. Look at that mince. I want you to notice the shoulder tilt look. The hip twist is hidden by the coat. And the full diamond's in view. They took all these actors to Hollywood actors and shoved them on the red carpet. I'm not kidding you. I can't remember that one's name. This one's mincing. They're all mincing. Look at Tim Roth mincing. Gary Oldman mincing. You can find this one mincing somewhere. I can't remember her name. There it is, but the picture's missing. Full mince. They're all mincing there, look. Look at that broken leg. Look at the flamingo foot hiding underneath the coat. And there's your full mince, look. Just Jared. I love your pictures, mate. Gary Oldman's a woman. It's proven by the way she walks, look. And as hard as this is for you to understand, it's all of them. There are no exceptions. You will never, ever, ever find a real person in Hollywood. or a politician or a boxer or a footballer. You won't find them. We don't exist in that world. There are two worlds running parallel to it, side by side. A simple way of looking at it is the legal and the lawful. We live in a lawful world, but it's run by legalities. The minute you take the legals out, that's these people, the world will become a natural place again. Your children, your talented granddaughter who plays the piano or the guitar really well could become famous. Your grandson who plays really good football, he could become a footballer. But the way the world is now, your children, my children, the children of God are not allowed to have any fame, fortune, recognition or influence on Satan's world. Because if good takes over, evil will perish, won't it? Gary Oldman's a woman. Final answer. I've proven it with multiple. Jared, I love your work. I've proved it with multiple pictures and multiple celebrities. I can do it over and over again. Show a woman with straight legs and big feet, and a man with long legs and crossed over constantly. Because I live in a tip-top, upside down, inside out, back to front, tipsy-topsy-turvy world. Let's open up a new one. Gary Oldman was the last one. Let's go back to the top of this list. Where am I now? There. Axl Rose, Jack Black, Owen Wilson. That's not a request. Gary Oldman, Christopher Nolan. Who there is Christopher Nolan? Oh my gosh. British American filmmaker known for his blockbusters. I've never heard of him. It's a new one. I'm not doing new people. I'm doing old people. Kevin James. That's a request.